Today we're still tracking Tropical Storm Arthur, which is, as we speak, currently still strengthening. Right now we're talking with 45 miles per hour winds, minimum central pressure of about 1,002 millibars, and it's moving north-northeast at 9 miles per hour. So National Hurricane Center said that Arthur's outer rain bands are creeping toward the North Carolina coast. So we are starting to see some of the effects. It's getting close to North Carolina by now. Looking at the track itself of the cone, nothing has changed much in terms of the cone. We're still looking at a potential landfall, but at this point, rather unlikely landfall in the North Carolinas. But we'll be saying we still have tropical storm warnings in effect, and Bermuda is now getting some chances of getting affected by the system. Um, so this is what we're talking about right now. Now, Hurricane Cat 1 hurricanes chances are increasing as we speak. Looking at the GFS here, we're looking at a potential 1980 landfall. That would bring it to a Category 1 hurricane, guys. That would literally bring it to a Category 1 hurricane. 1991, and once it hits, we see 1980 or 1990, 1989. 990. And then, so, like 990, like 980, 990, somewhere around this. So we're potentially getting that could be a Category 1 hurricane. Now, looking at so most models now are going up to a Cat 1. This model showing it about like 68, 60, like 63, 65. That's almost a Category 1 hurricane, guys. All models are hinting, like every single model has shifted up, and I really think we could be getting a hurricane with this system. Looking at the spaghetti models, nothing has changed except that every single model are back to bringing this out to sea, except one or two models, one bringing a landfall in Virginia, the other one around New Jersey or Delaware area, which is rather unlikely. Looking at the satellite imagery, not too much changes there. Convection has slowed down a lot, but we can clearly see a central circulation. But there's no more convection really happening, most likely because at the moment of the cold waters, the convection isn't really there. But we can see all those outer bands already reaching towards. This is North Carolina, and they're already getting the effects of this system at the moment. So this is really starting to kick off pretty quickly. Now going on something else here, I want to show you guys those spaghetti models. So those are some others showing some other stuff. So still we're keeping it a little bit offshore. So looking at some other stuff here, we can see. So this is we're getting lots of more changes for Category 1, and this is not gonna be good for the system. Like getting more and more chances for Category 1. This could be. At first, we only thought this was gonna be like a storm surge, but wind might also be a problem. Now, if we look, so there's a recon this morning that found some winds of about like almost 50 miles per hour at its highest, but it didn't hit that 1 minute mark or 60 miles per hour or 50 miles per hour wind, so we're keeping it at 45 miles per hour. I also want to talk while we're at it of potential Bertha, like the next system. So if we look at the GFS, they're indicating a new system forming. GFS already indicating Arthur formed like a long time ago. But if we look here, right, we can see lots of rain starting to come in the Caribbean. And then this is where we get a low pressure system at 1,009 millibars form. And then 1,008, and then we see a potential landfall near Miami at 1,007 millibars, and it gets off the East Coast around 1,008, and then I don't really know what's going to be happening after that, but this is potentially another tropical depression to tropical storm that's forming with this. I don't know, like 1,008 millibars with a landfall, and it's not the only one showing this. Icon was the first one showing this here. Same thing here. They're not. We can't see it till there, but they're also expecting. Icon was the first one. CMC also hinting. European models starting to hint towards that. So lots of models are hinting towards this potential new system. CMC, see right here, if we look, this is CMC shows in the Gulf of Mexico and forming right here. So, and European models also showing this. So this is really starting to potentially kick up. So well, there's some chances that this could be happening with this system right now. But it's pretty crazy. So we're really gonna have to keep. Of course, right now Arthur is still the main, but we're really gonna have to keep. In about like five, like the this could get its act together depending on where it starts forming. Potentially like south of Cuba and the Caribbean Sea, in around like 4 to 5 days. So I'm surprised National Hurricane Center isn't showing anything yet. But I think once the cold front moves in, because we need to wait for the cold front to move in. So a cold front's gonna start moving in, and this is what's gonna be bringing this. Well, it's like a mix of a cold front, but really, in about in like 258 hours, we could be seeing this form. So it's pretty crazy, guys. But yeah, Arthur is now having some higher chances of a tropical storm. And if we look at Tropical Storm Arthur, track 2020, so now we can see that. For example, here they were indicating at 60 miles per hour, but now, this is really gonna start being much more. So we're really gonna have to pay attention with the system. I'll have another update once National Hurricane Center updates something. But we're really gonna have to pay attention. Rainfall also in North Carolina is expected to rise, and really, high rain, and really, like I said, they're really indicating towards possibly a Category 1. It's getting, the chances are there, and it's really getting its act together. So we're really gonna have to see. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more. This is Lasting News.